Hivers, welcome to Honeybee Stamping Hive, where creative buzz is always in the air. I am Tashana Lundy, your independent Stampin' Up Demonstrator in Florida, serving customers all over the United States. And today, we're going to be working with some new online exclusive products. We're going to be using the Rhino Ready Bundle. That's the stamp set as well as the dies. And we're also going to be using a new product, the Hello Irresistible Designer Series paper, and this is also an online exclusive, okay? What that means is these items are only available online. They're not in any of our publications, and for right now, we know it's while supplies last. So if you see anything you like, run off and get it. Before we get started on our project, of course, we're gonna go over the buzzworthy business of the day. So first off, we have our 10 years of growth paper pumpkin kit. This is to celebrate 10 years of paper pumpkin, and in celebration of that 10-year anniversary, they are going to be giving every subscriber a free gift of a stamp set. There is a link in the description box below for you to sign up for the paper pumpkin, and I would love for you to do that. Next up is just another reminder about our online exclusive products. These are some of them that I've been showing you. The Irresistible Bundle, the Hello Irresistible Sweet Collection is all of this. The Naturally Gilded Specialty Designer Series paper, the Basics 3D embossing folders, which includes 3 embossing folders, and then we have the Classic Letters stamp set, and then we're going to be showing you some more today. Lastly, we have our March 2023 host code. This is the code I would like for you to use whenever you're placing an order with me, unless your order is over $150 or more. Do not use this host code because you will qualify for Stampin' Rewards, and Stampin' Rewards equals free products from Stampin' Up. However, if you place an order of $100 or more and you use this host code, I will be sending you one of my free mystery boxes, okay? It's filled with $200 plus of new and used retired Stampin' Up products. And again, this promotion is only from me, Honeybee Stampin' Hive, Tashana Lundy, okay? You can't get that anywhere else. But that is all of our buzzworthy business. So let's get started on our project. So we have here a card base of thick basic white that is cut 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. And we are gonna just burnish this down. I have a piece of the Hello Irresistible Designer Series paper. This is cut at 4 1/8 and 5 and, not 5.5, it's an 1/8 inch smaller. What is that? 5 3/8, I believe, I think. It's just an 1/8 smaller than 5.5. My brain is not doing math right now. That wasn't even. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this on with some multi-purpose liquid glue. What I'm doing is a case. I was going to say from the catalog, but it's not from the catalog. It's from the online exclusive. When you click on the stamp set that we're using, it gives you like a sample how they use the stamp set, and I am casing that. Of course, as I always do when I'm casing, I'm changing up some things to make it my own, okay? So that is the beginning of our card. Next, we are going to go ahead and do some stamping. So I have some scrap basic white here. We're gonna stamp our rhino that we're gonna be using. Stamp him right there. We're also going to stamp the little party horn right there. Then we're going to stamp our little birdie right here. Okay, and that's all we need this for. And we're going to let this dry a little bit, and we're going to get a piece of Flirty Flamingo. This is 1 1/4 by 1 3/4, and we're going to do some heat embossing. So I'm getting all my materials that I use when I'm heat embossing. So we need our Versamark, our white embossing powder, and our embossing buddy, so that we can get rid of any static and oils and anything else on our paper, so the embossing powder won't stick where we don't want it. And we're going to stamp the sentiment, "Hope your birthday is wild." Okay, so let's see if I can get this straight here. Okay, we're gonna do that. Let's close this ink up. We're gonna sprinkle some embossing powder right on top of this. There we have it. Okay, let's get this out of the way so we can heat that up. Okay, so now that we have this all heated, embossed, we're gonna take our snips, go straight down the middle, and come in from the sides so we can banner this. Just like that. And we're gonna set that to the side and go back to our images that we stamped earlier. And we're gonna do some coloring. Here it is, I was looking. Okay, let me get some scrap paper here. And we're gonna do some coloring. So I have my Flirty Flamingo. I'm using the light and the dark, and we're gonna just color over this like that. We're gonna take the dark just like that and go back over it to blend it with the light. Real simple. And then we have some Daffodil Delight we're going to be using, and we're going to take the dark and go over these little marks here and do the bird's beak while we have it out. Take the light, blend that out, and that's all we need that for. Okay, and then we have our Balmy Blue. We're going to take our light and color our entire bird here. I'm going to take the dark, just go around his wing, just like that. Back to the light, kind of blend it out. Okay. Now we are going to our rhino. On the rhino, I am going to take the dark Smoky Slate. This is Smoky Slate, yes. I'm going to color the little toenails and his tail hairs. Oh, dark. I need the dark right here on the side of the little horn. We're going to do the dark. Then we're going to take the light. That's the wrong end. And I forgot to do this part of the, oh, the wrong end. I need to do that entire side. Okay, so now let's go to the light. Try to blend it out. Blend it out a little. Then we're just going to touch it a little bit there. Then I'm going to take the color lifter and smooth this all out. Oh. Just so that we have a little bit of gray on the left side. I don't want it to be white, but I don't want it to be dark gray either. So that's it for that. And then we're going to take our crumb cake, light and dark, and we're going to color our rhino. So I'm just going to put the dark where all these lines are. It's a little under the eyes. I'm going to just take a little there. The shadow where this will make a shadow from the head onto the body. Then we're going to take the light and color it all in. Okay, so now that we have this all colored in, we're going to take our dies and die cut that out And I will do that and be right back. Okay, so we have our die cut of the rhino, the little party horn, and our bird, super tiny. And I also went ahead and die cut a little party hat from some balmy blue scrap. There's no stamp for that, it's just a die cut. And then I went ahead and die cut some bush or tree, not tree, but either bushes or grass, and then the tree tops. I don't know why I'm putting that back in. And I put some adhesive sheets on the back. And I also, this is Old Olive. And then out of Early Espresso, I die cut the tree branches. And anytime I have something this fine, I want to use the adhesive sheets. You don't really need it on this, but I thought since I'm using it, I might as well get it. And then I also went ahead, get my sentiment ready, and die cut a frame. Now this is some of the Hello Irresistible Designer Series paper. And I used the stitched rectangle dies. I used the second one from the largest and the fifth from the largest. And I made a frame. I just layered them on the paper like this and ran it through the embossing folder. I mean the embossing machine, okay? So now we're gonna put our card together. So on the back of our frame, I wanna put some foam adhesive strips. Where did I put them? We're gonna get some foam adhesive strips. Oop, just one, not both. I don't need 2 rows. I don't think anyway. So we're just gonna lay this down in here. Let me get some scissors. And we're not making a shaker, so we don't have to worry about closing this up. I did think about making this a shaker card. I guess I did need 2 of these. Ooh. But I said I just finished making some shakers the other day for our paper pumpkin alternate, so I think I won't make this a shaker. Plus, since I'm casing the sample that they showed for this stamp set, and they didn't make a shaker, so I won't make a shaker. Not this time. Not this time. Okay, so now we have that done. We're gonna put this on here. Let's see. Oh, okay. I was like, what did I have? While I was away die cutting, I noticed that this was crooked, so I did it again. I was like, why do I have 2? I forgot to tell you, I did it again to make it straight. Okay, so now what am I doing? Oh, we're putting the card together. So I want to put some dimensionals on the back of our treetops, which I put them down with that, but I'm gonna still peel a, see, I didn't need this on here, but I want to peel it up because I want our dimensionals to stick. I don't want the dimensionals to slide off of this backing paper. So I'm just gonna remove it. But I do want dimensionals on the back of those. And you could tell the tree toppers from the grass or the bushes because these don't have a straight edge. And as you can see, there is a little slit cut in there. Isn't that cute? A little design to let you, you know, look like different sections of the trees. Okay, where are my dimensionals? Let's just use some of these little strips here since they're already cut down. So we're going to put some dimensionals on the bottom of this. I'm just going to put some dimensionals the bottom of our sentiment. We want some on our rhino. Oh, I forgot to do something with the rhino. So with the rhino, I need to get something. I'm gonna use the back of my, what is this? My dies. I'm gonna take my paper snips and I wanna cut a little slit. right under on the line of his mouth. These scissors are so sharp. I'm trying not to hold it too close on my hands. I hope I don't have my whole body in the camera. I hope I have my hands in the camera. But you see that I cut a slit because we're going to be putting our little party horn in there like that. Isn't that cute? Okay, so let's go ahead and put it in there. Leave it in there rather, and I'm gonna put some glue on the back so it'll stay laying down. Put some glue on the back of that. Isn't that cute? Then we're gonna go ahead and put some glue at the top of his head to adhere this party hat. Let's put it up a little higher, right between his ears. I got glue on my finger, it's sticking. Okay. Whoop. I have a mess going on here. Okay. So what we're going to do, yeah, I didn't need these on the adhesive sheet at all. I don't even know what I was thinking, because this, I want to be glued onto the frame like that. So I should have been, I don't know. I didn't know what I was thinking. So let's see. I think I'm gonna just put a little glue all the way down, because I do believe, oh, I'm sorry, I'm all out of frame. Our grass is gonna be long enough to go all the way across. Yes, it is. So scratch the adhesive sheets for the grass and the treetops. We just need it for the branches. And I look like I've lost a branch. There it is. Okay. So I think that's all we needed to do. Now I can glue this down to my base, my card front. Oh my. Make sure I have it right way up. We're gonna set this cattywampus just like they did on the sample. Then we're gonna take our rhino here. Oh, and I think I need to double up the dimensionals under his head. Yes. Okay, so we're gonna take our rhino and just sit him there temporarily, because I wanna get that placed about right here. So I just wanna put this, that's just showing me like my place marker, so I'll know where to put everything else. Let me get the backings off of this. This is so much easier than trying to put the liquid glue on here and letting it squeeze out. Plus this, what is this? The adhesive sheets. Oh my gosh, I can't talk. They pull up really easy if you need to move. Like if you need to move anything. So I want to put that about right there. That looks good, I think. Then we'll have this one. I'm gonna stick this right here, like that. Okay, let's put our rhino back. Where's our other tree branch? Oh my gosh. This is taking a little longer than I thought. Guess my mind is not remembering how everything was supposed to go. This one, I'll put about right there. Okay, let's see. This is gonna get stuck on right here. I think that's what I should be doing. And I want to leave that stitching at the top showing, so I don't want to, oh no. Okay, so then we're going to take a little bit of this glue, tiny bit, on the back of our bird. We're going to add our little birdie right here, just like that. Isn't that cute? Now we're going to put the topper on our other tree, because we're going to take this one. Oops, stay down, branches. This one. Let me see. It's not up high enough because I can see the top of my branches. Okay, so this is not doing what I wanted to do because of the way I put the dimensionals. So I'm going to do some surgery and cut these branches off right here. That way they won't show at the top. Let's get them out of there. Okay, now we have this last thing to add. Oh my gosh, this card is super cute, and I'm making it a lot more difficult than what it really is. We're going to put a little bit of glue at the top of his hat, because I do believe it's going to, yeah, sit up on that tree. Like that. Isn't that cute? Finally got it done. But look at it. Isn't it cute? And that is a case from the sample, from the catalog. It is a little different, but I like it. Okay, guys, that's it. That's all. Don't forget to leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. And as always, I would like to thank you for buzzing by the Hive today. Until next time, buzz you later.